Have you ever stepped into someone's home and instantly felt a sense of calm? The kind of space that just feels warm, welcoming, and effortlessly clean? Not sterile, but lived in and loved? Some homes just have that special touch, and it's easy to wonder, how do they do it? Are they constantly scrubbing and straightening up behind the scenes? Here's the good news. The answer is no. Many seniors who manage to keep their homes spotless aren't spending hours each day deep cleaning. They're not lugging around buckets, climbing on ladders, or exhausting themselves with back-breaking chores. Instead, they've mastered a few simple daily habits that make all the difference. These habits aren't complicated. In fact, they're often so small you might not even notice them unless you look closely. But practiced consistently, they help maintain a clean, organized home without feeling like you're cleaning all the time. And let's be honest, at this stage of life, who wants to spend their golden years buried in laundry or wrestling with a mop? You've earned the right to enjoy your home, not constantly manage it. In this guide, we'll walk through 6 daily habits many older adults swear by to keep their homes looking fresh and feeling peaceful. Whether you live alone, with a spouse, or have family visiting often, these tips are easy to adopt and surprisingly effective. Plus, stick around to the end and I'll share one overlooked habit that can change the feel of your home instantly with zero extra effort. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's explore how a few mindful habits can bring more calm and cleanliness into your everyday life. Habit 1. They never leave a room empty-handed. This might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful habits for keeping a home effortlessly tidy. Never leave a room empty-handed. Think about how often you move from room to room during the day. Maybe you walk from the living room to the kitchen to refill your coffee, or from the bedroom to the den to grab a book. Each of those little trips is a chance to make a small improvement without adding a single chore to your day. Seniors who keep their homes consistently clean often say they just put things back as they go. For example, if you're watching TV in the evening and finish your glass of water, take it with you to the kitchen when you go. Or if you've finished reading the newspaper in the den, return it to the magazine rack on your way to the bathroom. No need for a special cleaning time. You're already on the move. Just bring something with you. This habit works so well because it prevents clutter from building up in the first place. Instead of letting mugs collect on the coffee table or mail pile up on the counter, items naturally flow back to where they belong. It's like a quiet, gentle reset that happens throughout the day. Take Alice, a 73-year-old widow in Ohio. Her home is always tidy, but she'll tell you she doesn't spend more than 15 minutes at a time cleaning. Her secret? I don't leave a room without checking if something needs to come with me, she says. It's just second nature now. For older adults, this habit is especially helpful because it avoids long, tiring cleaning sessions that wear you out. Instead, by taking care of little messes when they happen, your home stays under control without draining your energy or taking up your afternoon. You don't need a checklist. You don't need fancy organizers. Just a bit of awareness and a willingness to carry that empty coffee mug, misplaced sock, or wayward magazine with you as you go. It's easy, it's effective, and over time it creates a space that feels calm, orderly, and truly lived in. Habit 2. They follow the 2-minute rule. One of the smartest tricks seniors use to keep their homes tidy without feeling overwhelmed is something called the 2-minute rule. It's simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. You'd be surprised how many little things around the house fall into that 2-minute window. Hanging up your coat instead of tossing it over a chair? Less than 30 seconds. Rinsing your coffee mug and placing it in the dishwasher? Maybe 20 seconds. Sorting out junk mail and tossing it in the recycling bin? Barely a minute. These small actions might not seem like much in the moment, but they add up in a big way. By taking care of them immediately, you stop clutter before it has a chance to settle in and multiply. And let's be honest, we all know how quickly a few small messes can snowball into a larger one. Seniors who swear by this rule say it helps keep their home under control without needing to schedule long, exhausting cleaning sessions. Frank, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Pennsylvania, puts it this way: "If I see something that needs doing and it's quick, I just take care of it. It saves me from having to do an hour of cleaning later on." There's also a mental benefit. Leaving small tasks undone can quietly nag at the back of your mind, creating a sense of unease. But when you handle those quick jobs on the spot, you give yourself a little boost of accomplishment, and that feeling adds up too. Another bonus? This rule is gentle on the body. No need to push yourself or wear yourself out. You're simply doing what needs to be done, right when it presents itself. No heavy lifting, no deep cleaning marathons. Just a light touch here and there, keeping your space in harmony with your lifestyle. So the next time you think, "I'll put that away later," ask yourself, will it take 2 minutes or less? If the answer is yes, go ahead and do it. You'll thank yourself later. Habit 3. They reset their home before bed. There's something deeply comforting about waking up to a home that's already in order. No dirty dishes greeting you in the sink, no newspapers scattered across the coffee table, just a peaceful, tidy space that welcomes you into a new day. That's why many older adults who keep their homes consistently clean follow one simple routine. They reset their home before going to bed. This doesn't mean deep cleaning every night. It's more like a gentle tidy up, just enough to give your tomorrow self a head start. Maybe it's wiping down the kitchen counters, putting the remote back where it belongs, fluffing the pillows on the couch, or hanging up that sweater you left on the back of the chair. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes, less time than it takes to watch the weather forecast, but the impact is big. A quick nightly reset helps clear your mind, reduces morning stress, and keeps your home in a steady rhythm of order. Linda, a 68-year-old grandmother in Missouri, swears by this habit. "Before I head to bed," she says, "I take one last walk through the house. I don't clean everything, I just make sure the basics are in place. It makes the next morning feel calm and in control." And she's right, that sense of control, especially as we get older, brings more peace than most people realize. For many seniors, this habit also helps preserve energy. Tackling small tasks in the evening when you're already up and moving means you're not starting your day with a to-do list before your coffee's even brewed. And here's a helpful tip. Keep a small basket or bin in high traffic areas like the living room or kitchen. During your evening reset, drop any out-of-place items in there and return them to their homes the next morning. Easy, efficient, and back-friendly. At this stage in life, mornings are precious. Starting your day in a tidy, welcoming environment sets a positive tone, and it's all thanks to just a few intentional minutes the night before. Habit 4. They keep their most used spaces clutter-free. Seniors with consistently clean homes know a valuable truth. You don't have to clean everything, everywhere, all at once. Instead, they focus on keeping the most used areas tidy, the spots they see and use every single day. Let's be honest, no one walks into your guest bedroom or opens every closet when they visit. What people, and you, experience most often are the main living spaces, the kitchen counters, the living room, the entryway, and perhaps the bathroom. These high-traffic areas shape the feel of your entire home. When they're neat, your whole space feels more organized, even if the laundry room's a little messy or the spare room has a few piles. Barbara, a 74-year-old from Minnesota, swears by this habit. Every morning, she spends 10 to 15 minutes making sure her key spaces are in good shape. She wipes down the kitchen countertops, clears the dining table, fluffs the throw pillows in the living room, and does a quick check of the front entrance. When those areas are clean, she says, "My house feels peaceful, even if I haven't touched the bedroom." Focusing on your core zones not only simplifies your cleaning routine, but it also gives you visual peace. A clear space helps you feel calm and in control. It's easier to prep a meal when the counters aren't cluttered. It's more relaxing to sit down with a cup of coffee in a tidy living room, and walking into a clean entryway instantly lifts your mood. This habit is especially helpful as we age. You conserve energy by not chasing perfection in every corner, and you make it easier to maintain a welcoming space day to day. It's not about having a showroom. It's about making your home feel warm, livable, and lovingly cared for. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by housework, start small. Choose 1 or 2 rooms that matter most to you and make them your priority. A few minutes each day can transform how your entire home feels, without the pressure of keeping it spotless from top to bottom. Habit 5. They embrace daily maintenance, not deep cleaning. One of the biggest misconceptions about having a clean home is the idea that you need to block off entire afternoons or weekends for deep cleaning. But seniors who keep their homes consistently tidy know better. Their secret? They focus on daily maintenance, not marathon cleaning sessions. Instead of waiting until things feel out of control, they take small steps every day to stay on top of it all. It's not about perfection, it's about progress, a little bit at a time. Jane, a 68-year-old retiree in Arizona, says it best. "I don't let messes grow. I just do a little here and there, and that's enough." Every evening she spends about 15 minutes putting away dishes, wiping down her kitchen counters, and giving the floor a quick sweep. No heavy lifting, no stress, just consistent upkeep. This kind of light daily maintenance works wonders because it prevents dirt and clutter from ever becoming overwhelming. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't skip it for a week and then scrub for an hour straight. You just make it part of your routine. Some common examples: wiping off bathroom surfaces after your morning routine, folding clothes as soon as the dryer buzzes, or making the bed right after you get up. These quick, manageable tasks help create a home that feels fresh every day without you ever feeling worn out by the effort. It also makes it easier on your body. Let's face it, spending hours scrubbing baseboards or hauling around heavy vacuums isn't easy when you're in your 70s or 80s. But picking up as you go and doing a little bit each day, that's much more sustainable and far more gentle on your joints and energy levels. Daily maintenance gives you more than a clean house. It gives you peace of mind. You'll never have to worry about surprise visitors or last-minute get-togethers. Your home will always feel company-ready, and more importantly, you will feel at ease in your own space. So skip the weekend cleaning marathons. Embrace a few small habits each day and enjoy the calm that comes with a consistently tidy home. Habit 6. They involve the whole household. Keeping a tidy home doesn't mean doing everything by yourself, especially in your golden years. Seniors who enjoy clean, peaceful living spaces understand one powerful truth: a clean home is a shared responsibility. They don't take it all on alone. They involve everyone who shares the space. Whether you live with a spouse, adult children, grandchildren, or even a roommate or caregiver, maintaining a clean environment works best when everyone contributes. It's not about assigning strict chores, it's about creating small, shared routines that make life easier for everyone. Take George, a 75-year-old Navy veteran living with his wife and their grown daughter in South Carolina. Every evening, their family spends 10 minutes tidying up together. One person wipes down the kitchen counters, another straightens the living room, while someone else puts away dishes or laundry. George says, "It's our little rhythm. We don't even think of it as cleaning, it's just what we do before we relax." This shared approach lightens the load and strengthens bonds. It turns tidying up into a moment of connection, not a solitary burden. For couples, this might mean alternating simple tasks like sweeping or sorting the mail. For grandparents, it could mean teaching grandkids to put away their toys or clear their dishes. Lessons that build lifelong habits while giving you a helping hand. Even if you live alone, involving occasional visitors like family, friends, or caregivers can make a meaningful difference. Don't hesitate to ask for help with certain tasks, especially those that require lifting or bending. Most people are more than willing when they know it helps you maintain a home you love. And if everyone pitches in regularly, the home stays in great shape without ever feeling like work. The key is consistency and communication. When tidying becomes a shared habit, not a one-person job, the home feels more peaceful and balanced, and everyone feels more invested in keeping it that way. So remember, maintaining a clean home shouldn't fall entirely on your shoulders. It's a team effort no matter how big or small your household may be. And when everyone contributes, even just a little, the result is a space that feels truly cared for and lived in with love. At the end of the day, maintaining a clean and welcoming home isn't about chasing perfection. It's about creating a space that brings you comfort, peace, and a sense of pride. And the good news? You don't need to spend hours scrubbing floors or organizing every closet to get there. The most spotless homes often stay that way because of a few simple, consistent habits. Whether it's never leaving a room empty-handed, handling quick tasks with the 2-minute rule, or resetting your space each night, these small actions have a big payoff over time. Add in daily maintenance and a little teamwork, and suddenly, keeping a clean home doesn't feel like a burden. It becomes a natural part of life. These habits aren't just about cleaning, they're about making life easier and more enjoyable. They help reduce stress, support your independence, and give you more time to focus on what really matters. Whether that's reading a good book, tending to your garden, or enjoying visits from the grandkids. Even if you start with just one habit, you'll begin to notice a difference. The more you practice, the more second nature it becomes, and the less effort it takes to enjoy a clean, inviting space. So here's to living simply but beautifully, to creating homes that don't just look good, but feel good too. And remember, your home doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be yours, cared for, lived in, and filled with the warmth of everyday life. Thank you for spending time with me today. If any of these habits resonated with you, I'd love to hear which one you plan to try first. If something in today's video made you nod, smile, or think twice about yourself in a good way, let us know. Which of these signs felt familiar? Drop a comment below and share your experience. I read every single one, and your story could truly encourage someone else watching. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you don't miss future content made just for men like you. Thanks for watching, and remember, your best years might just be the ones you're living right now.